So if you stick around, I'll show you how I took my table saw from impossible to move to able to move really easily. We'll do a quick unboxing, show you what's inside the box. We'll do an assembly video. It's actually pretty interesting. I ran into some trouble with this one. It's one of two that I own, so first one had no problems. This one did have a little bit of a manufacturer's defect. If you're interested in what that might look like, stick around for that. And then finally, I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on whether you should get one. And yeah, so let's dive in. All right, let's open this thing up and see what's inside. All right, seems pretty well packed. Alright, so as you see here, this is everything that comes in the package. Everything's pretty heavy duty steel. Powder coating seems good. Don't really have a lot to say about it. It's just metal parts. I'm going to look at the instructions on how to put it together, and then we will assemble it together real quick. Instructions are in black and white. Come on, get with the program, guys. Print some color. Cost you like an extra 5 cents. Alright, bushing, going in the wheel, going in the other wheel, boom, easy enough. This bad boy, take this one, drop it in, line it up, boom. Do not over tighten, okay, noted. Alright, spin's ready. Cool. Do the other one. Alright, spin's ready. So next, we are going to find the little feetsies. Boom. And they are going to go right here. That's a big one. Right, 2 down. Time for a word from our sponsor. No, I'm just kidding, I'm thirsty. But if Monster ever does want to sponsor me. Let's see, time for the, whatever these are. Okay, let's go. Now see, that one has a manufacturing defect. That's interesting. That side is a lot taller than this side. So these are called swivel plates, and I don't know. Well, WEN, if you're watching this, your quality control on this is crap. So I need a hammer. I mean, it's not like it's bad enough to bother sending it back. I mean, it's something most people with a shop could fix. It's just fucking annoying. See, this bolt won't even fit through this hole, so now I'm going to have to drill a bigger hole. Alright, let's see. Oh, we can fit. Okay, turn it. Okay, that's weird. I mean, I suppose that can happen with anybody that has stuff manufactured, but it's just kind of annoying. It's a little tight from the way it's done, but it'll work. Catching on the back there. Wheel, lock washer, nut. One down. I do appreciate that they put all the hardware for each step together, so that's actually nice. So props to you, WEN, there. And appears that is not mobile, and then when you want to go mobile, you click that and it raises it up, back down. We'll see how that works. Alright, so now we measure the footprint of the machine. Alright, so my machine is 22.5 by 21. So it says you should add roughly an inch to each measurement, and that each hole on the rail is 1 inch, so it can be measured in 1 inch sections. So one big rail, one small rail, they slide around and adjust, I assume. So let's put them all the way in. 23 right there. Alright. 23.25. Go figure. Okay. That looks good to me. We're going to do the same thing with the other feet. Okay, so that is the front, the back. I'm going to work on the sides. So these need to be 22 inches. Right at 22. Alright, so I like to do this before I get it on the floor, and I've got a 500-pound machine on it. But I like to adjust the machine so that at rest it's level. Alright, so as you can probably see, that's higher on one side than the other. So I imagine it's catching right here where it rounds over. So I'm just going to get my disc sander and my belt sander out and smooth that over. Okay, that's really annoying because I just cleaned up my bench. It's all ground down to the shape it needs to be, and rather annoying I had to do that, but still beats not finishing it today. So now as you can see, it moves freely, no catches. Yay. Alright. Looks like it took me an hour and 9 minutes to build this. Probably 20 of that was dealing with my camera. Probably another 15 of it was fixing this bent piece of metal that got through quality control at WEN. If everything goes smoothly and you're not putting together a YouTube video for it, I would say 30 to 45 minutes should take you to put this together. So now let's see if we can get it on our saw and how well it works out. I think the way I'm going to do it, because it's so heavy, is I'll tilt it back, slide the base under it, and then tilt it back forwards. Alright, it's on there. Let's see how it works. So, 2 feet, push on it, and you should be able to just roll this saw around. That is so nice. And then when you're ready to use your saw, you just lift, and the feet lock it. So this saw was level before, so yeah, it's pretty damn level. The idea is when you have a smaller shop, you can take one tool out, put the other one away. And you may notice I've got that same cart on my bandsaw. It works great on here too. Probably even a little bit more heavy than my table saw, so that's cool. But yeah, so now when I need the whole floor space, this can just go here when it's not in use. And you can use the saw you want. And when you're done, you can just put it all away. We're kind of refinishing this workspace, so as soon as all that wood's moved, the bandsaw will fit right next to the table saw. It'll be a really great setup, and we'll have this whole floor open for activities. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that, or at least learned something from it. I guess final notes, I recommend these products. I really like them. I guess you can decide for yourself if that minor defect in the bracket there is something that would keep you from buying it. For me, I've got a whole shop. That was easy enough to take care of. For somebody that's just getting started, that might not be something you want to deal with. These bases are typically around $50 up to $70 depending on when you buy them. But the bases for both of these by the company they're made for are 3 to 4 times more expensive, so you're definitely saving quite a bit of money. I've had that base for over a year. I've had no issues out of it. Yeah, but I think they're great devices. I think if you have heavy tools that you need to move around, if you have a small shop, they're probably well worth the investment. Even if you have a large shop, sometimes it's nice to have a big open free space, especially when you're processing some large lumber like this we've got to go through. So I can get the joiner, the planer out, we can get those milled up into what we need, and we can have this whole space to work in, which if you've ever milled a lot of lumber, you know it's a messy process. I'll leave a link to these in the description if you want to check them out. Also my favorite tools, because why not? And if you like any of them, be sure to check them out, pick them up for yourself, and until next time, keep building cool stuff, guys. Thanks for watching. So much room for activities. Peace out.